Well, salutations everybody, what's a crack-a-lackin'? Is it all going good, grand and delicious for each and every one of you on this, the 30th of June, the last day before we officially hit the 7th month, before we officially end up going into the coattails of where 2026 is halfway done. I know we've already hit that point, I think on the 17th of June, but officially now 7 will be on the calendar ratings when I am writing it down, so I will start to properly feel it, and that means that I am getting another year older and another year of pain in the joints and the hip. So, you know, wonderful experiences there for the crack. But to each and every one of you, how is it going? Is it all going good? Is it all going grand? Is it all going delicious? I hope that the day has been going absolutely fabulous for one and all. I hope that the good experiences have come fantastic, that if you have been watching any and all of the World Cup experiences, they have been a bit of crack for each and every one of you. It's interesting to see big establishments such as Netherlands get knocked out and Germany get knocked out, and the Cape Verde do a phenomenal job at attempting to take out Norway. But again, 86th minute, Erling Haaland, if you can't stop them, then you just look at them and see how she goes. Velvet, my friend, how is life treating you? Is it all going grand? Is it all going good? Is it all going delicious? Please, my friends, if you can give Velvet a follow. Good bit of crack was there with me the other day with One Chaos. Enjoying the crack and seeing how that all came around to be good, grand and delicious. So if you can give them a follow there. Is the scene.gg just not working? No, it wasn't even that it was muted that time, Duck. It just didn't play. So bear with me. Yeah, it wouldn't be a crack stream if we didn't start up, but immediately something went wrong. So we'll do another shout out now in a second and see if we can get it fixed. Do let me know if there's any audio issues this time. I believe that that should be fixed from the last time. Yes, we will give the masterful one himself, Aura Master 66, a shout out as well, just for testing purposes, because, you know, ironically, he's one of the few men that has never been muted. Okay, we'll do this. Yes, it's just not playing. Why? Oh, crikey. I swear as God is above me. I'm not having any drops in my OBS, and yet everything is running like shite. Twitch is not keeping up. I can hear you fine, but it's stating that the bitrate is bad. It's stating that it's unstable on Twitch's side, even though my OBS says that it's fine. This is insane. Unbelievable. Typical. Yeah, it's coming up stating unstable, and I have no idea why. So this might be another case of us just being screwed on on shoutouts. Because it's looking like it's just going to be another one of those goddamn days. Let's try this. Let's give this one last go, see what ends up happening. Yeah, she's coming up slow as molasses. It's buffering beyond belief. Oh, for fuck's sake. Ay, 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 ay. Okay. So, all of my browser sources are fucked. Key, my friend, what's a crack-a-lackin'? Is it all going good, grand, and delicious? Please let me know if there's any buffering issues or anything like that as we're coming in, trying to resolve whatever the fuck is going on here. So bear with us while we're dealing with some technical difficulties, because it wouldn't be a crack stream if something didn't break. You're kidding me. Oh, that's hilarious. You got to be pulling the piss. That's a first for me. That's a first for me. That's genuinely a first for me. You'll never guess what's just after crashing. In a first for me, Task Manager is after crashing. I have never seen that happen before. Taskmaster has crashed on me. That is chef's kiss. Just chef's kiss of horse manure. That's insane. Okay. Today is today, Duck. What can you end up doing with it? We're going to just have a bit of crack. We're going to enjoy the fun, see how things end up going. I wonder if today I will be proven a liar, and can Sweden end up taking out the almighty France. We're going to end up seeing if the crack will be 90, and if all is good, grand and delicious, whilst doing a little bit of Arc Raiders. But before we do that, my friends, please, if you haven't done so, give the mighty Key a follow. Fantastic streamer, gas bit of crack, unbelievable in everything that they do. Normally we'd end up showing a clip, but the clips are broken again, so I'm not even going to show them for the rest of the goddamn stream. So please let me know if the follow button doesn't come up for anyone, but please, if you can do, give them a follow. Ended up getting me into Conan Exiles, which I need to get back into at some point in time and just enjoy the crack there. But, you know, for now, we see how she ends up cooking and all of that. Wonderful, wonderful elements. Oh, no bother whatsoever. You deserve a Key. Water off a duck's back there. It's the absolute least I can do to get a tiny bit of direction towards the absolute awesomeness that is one of yours. Ritz Rashguard? It's actually a LaCroix Rashguard Wild Unk. But to be fair, I understand that too. I love the Rashguards. They fit on me perfectly. They're snug as a bug, and the crack is always 90 when you end up having the crack with them. So, you know, Server's still up. You can log in anytime, and Chuck is mad he can't take your sword. I don't blame him. To be fair, that glowing sword is bloody amazing. If I was him, I'd want to take it as well. So I genuinely don't blame him for that. But who knows? Maybe in the future we can converse on a time to play once again with each other, and he can watch me use the incredibly beautiful sword that we ended up finding on that particular time. Unk, my friend, how is life treating you? Is it all going good, grand, and delicious? I hope that the Craic is treating you. Where did you get it? That's a sick rash guard. Legitimately, I bought it on Amazon.com. It's a brand that sells exclusively on Amazon. I got it off of the American one and ended up sending it on that way. It has multitude of variants. It has this one. It has a red one that ends up going down the side. It has a yellow one, which genuinely I was tempted to get a tattoo of. A blue kind of flowery one. The only thing with them is their one sleeve rash guards. So like you can see here, you just get the one side. But they are unbelievably light, unbelievably flexible, and it genuinely work phenomenally well for jiu-jitsu or anything of that description, if that's what you feel like going into. Genuinely end up recommending them. The brand is LAFROT. LAFROT. Fantastic, genuinely. I get the height of respect for the product. I've bought tons of them. Minnie, my friend, what is a crack-a-lackin', my friends? If you can do, give Minnie a follow. An unbelievable friend of the chat. Gas bit of crack. The unfortunate thing is they only have one clip, and we're not going to have the honor of seeing their one clip today, which is quite sad because their Fortnite clip is an unbelievable clip. I'm changing my rule, by the way, Sealy, because yourself and Ritual Trash Panda are assholes that want to make me sick. So it's one gulp per shout out. There you go, my dear. But yes, genuinely gasp at the crack. Procrastination rules. I mean, it does, doesn't it? Also, I'm going to ask for a favor of anyone that is here consistently within the chat. Twitch today is deciding to lie to me maliciously and stating that the stream is unstable. I'm not dropping a single frame on OBS, and based on my audio source, it seems to be working okay. If at any point it starts to down free buffers or anything like that, please let me know. Fine, Minnie. From this point forward, that rule is in place. Otherwise, you're literally going to make me sick. And knowing how vicious you guys can be, you literally will make me sick. But how is the crack treating you, my dear? Is it all gone good, grand, and delicious? Are you doing anything exciting with your day? I hope that the crack is treating you nicely. I hope that it has been a good, grand, and delicious day for you. I've officially finished the last day of my current employment. And the crack is 90 there, so we see how she ends up going. And we continue on with her head held high, enjoying the crack and seeing how she comes. Well then, in that case... Hold on, my friend. There you go. I've given you a hug through osmosis. Okay, it's lagging now. Nice. Bollocks. Back up to excellent. I mean, yeah. I mean, to be fair, that is the case, Unk. Is there any way for me to fix this? I don't think so. I do not think so. I suppose if we drop that, so I don't really get anyone on it, it'll make it slightly more stable. So until whatever the hell is causing everything to break, we'll drop that. So that's off now. Okay. So that's done. Hopefully that'll work. Then that's fine there. I like it for clip reasons, but screw it. It is being saved. We can make the clip itself. We'll get rid of that one. Bear with us now and trying to end up fixing some things that potentially causing it. It would be much better if Task Manager hadn't broken on me and I was actually able to use it. Close you. Close you. You're open, 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 open. Keep you there, 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 there. Hold the phone. That's okay there. In Terry, it should be better now. You might need to do a refresh just to ensure that everything is okay. In Terry, it should be better now. Let's hope so. But anyway, I'm not. He can only handle that much water. I'm not lagging, and I'm across the pond. The joys of that, Unk. But you know, it's just trying to make sure that everything is fine. Because it's just one of those days where things appear to just be. But you know, what could he end up doing? Curse you, Minnie. Not my fault. It is, because he could have sent you a message 2 seconds later. But yeah, hopefully it's consistent now. We have a couple of changes done there that should make it more consistent. Everything should, in theory now, be better off from where it was before. So let us know if complications still arise, my friends. But, yes, Minnie. My dear, how can I help you? We have an objective we need to do on Arc Raiders as well. We have 6 days to do it. Also, that's enough that terrifying. I don't know what the issue was. Your voice and image are synced. Beautiful. Beautiful. I suppose the issue, you know, it's weird when issues end up happening and you don't know what's causing any of your problems, you know? Like it's a wonderful situation when that type of crap ends up happening, and there's not really much you can end up doing with it, you know? But you know, what can end up happening? But I suppose we can just enjoy the crack and see what ends up happening. It's not like any other issues could end up happening while we're at everything, you know? Everything else will be absolutely perfect as we end up getting on to the actual game and enjoying the crack of what's happening in Arc Raiders, you know? Seeing how everything ends up coming together. Nothing else and all will end up breaking. You know, there isn't a chance of an iota of anything else end up breaking. Of course, everything else will work absolutely perfectly. You know, you know, so like we're not going to worry about anything else. Everything else is exactly the way we want it to be. You know, camera views flipped. Is it now? I mean, how did something like that end up happening? I've never experienced anything like it. Oh God, that's not a funny joke. I don't know why it keeps resetting, because for some reason it keeps moving. So, but hey, it's a nice little feature for whatever the hell it's worth. Yes. Yes, it did. Which, don't worry, I know where I'll go.
Off is a direction you can fuck.
There, I did it for you. But we have to get the expedition sorted out now. So we have to look for humidifiers, and we have to look for the leaper units. So we're going to go in and see if we can end up finding that. We've brought a good bit of firepower with us to potentially be able to fight it. 60 like this much should be enough to end up beating it off. We'll see what ends up happening. Also, don't mind me with these compliments. I'm high off of feminine hormones right now. Well, to be fair, when the Craic ends up showing up, everybody's endorphins hit the roof. I am so beautiful that water ends up changing 2 elements just because of how it has seen me. I am so unbelievable that at one point in time, there was a consideration that I might be invited to Paris Fashion Week, but they were afraid that everyone else would be undermined by my general awesomeness and sexiness. So, you know, it was cancelled at the last minute, but I did end up getting a phenomenal burgundy scarf. You know, phenomenal burgundy scarf. You know, at least I got something out of the transgression. But, you know, you see how it ends up going, and you continue on with, you know, fashionably obnoxious horseshit, you know? And you never need to worry about any of that elements again in the future, you know? You know, absolutely wonderful. Something I've always wanted to, like when I was in Mania, one of the things I was given at Vegas was this big bad boy. A mad dog bandana, but it literally doesn't fit my big fat ass head in order to put it on it, because I can't tie the bastard, so I can't wear it as a bandana. So at the moment, I've literally been wearing it as a napkin, which is fucking hilarious because it does not work as a napkin. So instead of the bandana, we just enjoy the Craic representing certain people, like the community ship of the wonderful, wonderful, wonderful CC Captain 420. The French have been a little sore since Waterloo. Hey, at least they're not watching Waterloo High. Is that the name of the show? It's Waterloo High or Waterloo School. The actually best running soap in British today, in my opinion. Has some of the actually good actors and actresses on it as well. I ended up enjoying Sin City when I ended up watching it. It wouldn't be one of my favorite movies or anything like that, but it's a good bit of crack, you know. You're able to enjoy it, you're able to have fun with it. The stylization of those movies are genuinely unbelievable, and something that's ended up enjoying about it. I do at some point in time need to go and see Sin City 2. I've never had the experience of Sin City 2, so we'll need to experience that at some point in time. Oh my god, that Ritual Trash Panda Bites emote is fucking gorgeous. Oh, I need to ask him who got that. Oh, you meant Vegas. Oh, so I went over for WrestleMania, as a city, Oh, Minnie. You've no idea the nibbles I'd give you. But that came across weirdly creepy instead of fucking sexy, but never mind that. So yeah, when I was over there, it was interesting. I don't like the cost profile in Vegas. It's very expensive for what they end up giving. I expected the strip to be a lot longer than what it was, and I expected the casinos to have a different vibe to them. I went into a couple of nightclub environments, and I didn't like how they were basically set up in Tetris, where they had tons of areas blocked off for celebrities or whatever the fuck had delayed them to end up coming in. So it basically became Tetris in nightclubs. And then I ended up having a and I need to give full seriousness to this because, like, holy crap, I ended up giving €35 for a fucking whiskey and coke. €35. And the problem with that is that in Ireland at the moment, €35 would end up getting you a significant amount of whiskey. I'm not going to tell you exactly how much whiskey it would end up getting you, but it would get you quite a substantial amount of whiskey. So the Irish cheapness ended up coming into me, and I didn't particularly like that element of things while I was over there. But you know yourself, you see how she goes and you continue with the crack. Well, I'll end up using that voice a wee bit more, Minnie. Yeah, 35 quid for a vodka, not for a whiskey and coke, and not even a double whiskey, just a whiskey and coke was insane. And what's worse was all of the nightclubs I went to while I was over there, I ended up getting onto wish lists for, which was fine. It meant that I didn't need to pay for it. But one of the nightclubs I went to was literally a Tetris block. They had about from literally here to that door straight in space for non-reserved people to walk, and I swear to you it was like Tetris, and it pissed me off because if I had paid to get into that establishment, it was a €50 charge, and that pissed me off. So would I go over to Vegas again? I'd go to Vegas for an event. I wouldn't go to Vegas for Vegas. Because I loved WrestleMania. The Allegiant Stadium, I didn't have any problems with it. I know people say there's problems with that stadium and people didn't like it at last year's WrestleMania before this year, but I had no problem with Allegiant Stadium. I actually really enjoyed it. Also, Unk, thank you so much for the follow, my friend. It is a pleasure to have you in. It's a pleasure to have you follow. If you want to as well, my friend, so you get more of an idea of when I go live, because my schedule is going to be a bit more sporadic for reasons. Over the next wee while, because I currently have a wee bit more time to do shit, so we'll see how it ends up going. So follow the Discord. It's the easiest way to know when I end up going live. I don't have a schedule at the moment. Just know that as things stand, if possible, I try to stream every day. So, you know, the just usual stuff that way. Okay, so let's actually get into the crack and see how she ends up cooking. We need to beat a leaper. The last time I ended up seeing a leaper, I seen it on the spaceport. The spaceport's probably the map I enjoy the most when I'm playing this game anyway. Because there's a route that I end up taking to potentially get most of my crap. It doesn't have too many residential sections that I end up checking, so humidifiers are a wee bit harder to find, but we'll look for them and we'll see if we can end up getting them. Again, we're just today more than, you know, hunting down or putting big power into actually solving crap. We're just relaxing, enjoying ourselves, seeing how it all ends up coming together, you know, keeping the crack and enjoying the vibes, as we end up saying. I love the two gimme please emotes gimme and take face to face with each other. Those are absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous global emotes, Smitty. Nothing I enjoy more than seeing gorgeous emotes. I will say too, that elf, I thought for a minute that elf was Merida from Brave. I didn't actually think that was an elf. I thought that was Merida when I first ended up seeing it. The level of detail you have done on that head pat for that elf is fucking unbelievable, my friend. Because I genuinely, I thought that was an animated piece taken into a GIF. The color differential and the showcase that's being put in the actual like depth given to that artistry is absolutely gorgeous. Well, fucking feel proud of that one, my friend. It is an absolutely gorgeous emote. The only thing you could potentially do better on that one is if you animated the head actually, you know, tapping. That's literally the only thing you'd end up doing on that to make that anyways better. It's a fucking gorgeous emote. I guess you know what mine ain't exactly, you know, rocket science. Mine ain't exactly monstrously pretty. You know, my wonderful pieces of shite are, you know, literally them. So, you know. No, to be fair, I can't. No, to be fair, I can't. That's the one thing that it's a wee bit too small in order to see the writing. So that's the unfortunate thing with it. Is the writing meant to be like your copyright or something like that? Or what's the writing in relation to, if you don't mind me asking? Ooh, okay, there's a story behind this one. That's interesting. I mean, you don't have to tell it if you don't want to, Minnie. Mechanical, technological, security, commercial. There's no residential areas here. Okay, that's fascinating. Okay. That emote and writing started due to a couple of friends. Used a couple of burps that I have on the channel points. Interesting. Hey, happy out. At least there's a story behind it. Do you think if you were to redo it, you'd take the writing... What? What? Oh. Sorry, it looked like it broke there for a minute. Would you take the writing out of it, or would you even bother with that? I have to admit, the complications with the stream today are putting my mood a bit off. So if I seem a bit more agitated or a bit more rough than normal, don't worry about it. It's me getting annoyed with me and just my system deciding to piss me the fuck off. So I don't think it's in any ways related to anything that anybody is saying or anything like that. It's just I'm being a tiny bit tweaky. Just in case you're wondering, because as you might end up noticing, even for some fucking reason, Arc is running a tiny bit less optimized than it normally does. What's there? I sent you DMs, a bigger version of the emote. Oh, nice! I'll gawk at that immediately. I've yet to figure out how to, because I turned them off because if I put on the sounds of Discord, it ends up making every single bloody message ping, and I'm in so many Discords at the moment that that it becomes unbearable if I have the sound effects on. So, you know, I do have to... This is where a fourth monitor would be really nice. Ah! I mean, to be fair, Minnie, it is a true statement. You are exactly what that states. And I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm back on my Shamrock save. Is this the long-running Shamrock Rover save? Duck. The one where you had them for, what was it, something like 30 years or something stupid like that. Is there someone else here? I don't see them if there is. Just pay attention, Craic. Yes, he's over there. Okay, cool. Yeah, I tried FM24 and got furiously pissed. Why? What happened to it? What happened with it that pissed you off, Duck, if you don't mind me asking?
Let's go to the launch towers.
Don't shoot.
Because I recently ended up going back to a personal save of mine on FM26 that is a transfer for of FM24, so it's the first time that I have one of them coming through, so it's interesting to see how that's going down. Thankfully, I've had no complications with it. So, you know, it's fun that way. Also, by the way, in an update to the Rags to Riches save, because I know you in particular are looking forward to that one. If I don't hear... I have an interview for the Microsoft job next week. And hopefully that one might end up going well. So just to check and ensure that all is going to be okay, I'm going to wait at least another week before I start the Rags to Riches save. In case I get that, at which point, as I stated on that particular job, it means I'll be going up to Dublin 2, if not 3 times a week and having to stay in Dublin, at which point I'd be doing a stream on the Thailand setup. So we'll leave it for that and just see how it is. I know it's a slightly longer delay than what we wanted to end up happening, but yeah, that's the thing. I have got the guts of 500 of them, Mini. So I would 100% agree with you. Sorted seeds are unbelievably useful. I just don't currently need them, and I don't have enough space yet to end up doing them. Yeah, because I pick them up every now and again, and I just get a lot of them. My main things is I need to find a leaper. And I need to find... Can people set these up? Like, can people set them up? Because I genuinely don't understand how they're... Like, how the fuck were they running underneath them without getting caught? Anyway, you know, that's Craic being a tit. Maybe once I get a PC set up again, would you want to... Oh, yeah, of course! As I have turned around and stated on multiple occasions, and maybe I need to put this as a pinned comment in the future, because obviously the pinned comment at the moment is for all of the people that are doing partner pushes, and there's so many fucking people that are genuinely awesome that I watch a bit, or do anything like that, that are...
Don't kill me, brother, kill me. Oh.
What?
Kill me.
I'm not gonna kill you.
No, kill me. Please.
Why?
You won't.
I don't want the aggro, man. Try and find someone else. But yeah, no, I'm always up for playing anything. If there's ever a game you see me live in and it has a multiplayer aspect to it, and you feel like you want to end up joining me in that multiplayer aspect, I am always, always, always down to do it. So just keep that in mind to absolutely anyone that ends up coming in. That's always the case. Like there's times here I've gone live with the likes of Marvel Rivals, and like if people want to come in and do that, that would be the way. Why would he want you to kill him? I don't know, if I'm honest. It sounds like a bit of a trap. On top of that, I don't really want to kill people anyway, because I don't want to be put into PvP lobbies. Mainly because I'm not good enough at this game yet, and I probably never will be, to do PvP lobbies. PvE, player versus enemy, is the way I love to play it. But that's legitimately just because I'm bad at the game. If there was a way to set it up, or set up 2 characters in this game, I would end up having a PvP section to experience more of the PvP. It's one of the things I don't like about this game, that that if you go PvP, you can't go back to PvE. It takes forever to go back to PvE, because you'll always have a bit of uncertainty put towards your side, and it'll always try and tick you in some way, and I really, really, really don't like that. But at the end of the day, like, if he started to attack me, I'd kill him, and with the Beretta, I might actually be able to do it, which is the other thing. Do you play this game yourself, Unc? Because genuinely speaking, I actually would recommend this game. I think it's a very, very good game, with the way that it ends up putting down it. I do worry quite significantly, due to the change in release cycle for updates, that the game is going to die before its next big update. I'm genuinely worried about that. Because you'll already start to see an awful lot of people aren't playing this game as much as they used to, and that's a sad thing. By the way, just to tell you, I don't have any pink items. Again, it does not matter. It does not matter, Minnie. I play games for fun. I play these type of games for fun. I don't play these type of games for competitive. As you've seen, if I was playing competitively, I would have been attacking the fucker. Genuinely speaking, that means diddly fucking squat to me. If you're up for the crack, then the crack is all that I'm after. Also, this is a waste of time, but... this is genuinely a waste of bullets and time, but... we might as well while we can. No, not yet, but I've been interested and I may pick it up. I would recommend it. I think for the price that it's at, it's definitely worth it. Unk. Definitely worth it. The one thing I would warn you about is it depending on when you play it, the rat nature in the game is quite high. But in general, there's an insane amount of nice people, and tons and tons and tons of information dockets on how to improve yourself for the game. Did you receive my gift? I did. I don't remember the name of it, Duck. So, if you can do me a favor, because I've already accepted it and I have it in my library, send me the name of what you ended up sending to me, and I might try and do it on stream one of the days, up soon. Use a Steam key based on a site to get it cheaper than Steam key, like loaded. Yes. Yeah. I mean, you loaded is fine, and the whole lot. I've used it before. You just have to be careful where it ends up going. This type of game, it's not too big of a worry. Games that have like this game does have DRM checks to ensure that you're not cheating. It's not particularly intrusive or good. So there is that when it comes down to it, but in theory, as a result of that, you can have all of your items stripped if it's caught that it's an illegal quote unquote key of the game, and in a studio that actually cares about the game and looks after the game, I like to give the actual studio money, so I paid for it full, but I would 100% understand why people wouldn't. Choo Choo Charles, that was it, yes. Oh, come on, you rat. Give me 1 second now. Okay. Max Verstappen, do. Max Verstappen. I am horrible. I do not have the voice for that. How are you doing, Bobby? Is it all going good, grand, and delicious? How is life treating you these days? I hope that it's going good, grand, and delicious with you. I'm just here enjoying a bit of our creators having the crack and a good old time. Nothing more and nothing less. So we see how it ends up going. My friends, if you can do, give Bobby a follow as well. A gent and a scholar and a good old bit of crack. Might as well spread the love and follow us as much as we can do when epic people end up coming in.
I repeat, 10 minutes.
But it's a pleasure to hear that you're not doing too bad, my friend. I'd say you must be in a bit of a dour mood at the fact that the Netherlands ended up getting knocked out in penalties there this week as well, with like some fucking atrocious penalties taken by ye. And to be fair, by them too, but like, crikey, man. Like that match should be used as a masterclass edition of how not to take penalties. Genuinely. I was up until 6 a.m. The joys of that. Morocco was playing well to people, but Morocco's not a bad team. Here's the thing about it: like, you can't. It's not like Germany and Paraguay, where Germany just have to feel bad about the fact that they didn't finish that game. Like, it was anyone's game between the Netherlands and Morocco. The only thing that's funny when it comes down to Morocco and the Netherlands is it was blatantly obvious that Bart van Bruggen was the better of the two goalkeepers. Like, Bart had better footing, he had better direction, he had better initiation where it was going in. Bart got bonkersly unlucky as well, which is the other thing that needs to be noted there. One of those goals should not have went in. So, you know, there's those type of situations as well, because, like, Monaco missed their second penalty. It's just that it rolled in because Bart got bonkersly unlucky. Like, that's a sad bloody penalty to concede, you know? I've never played the game, to be honest, but I like the idea and it looked funny. I mean, that's all that you need at the end of the day. So long as you're able to enjoy the crack and go on that way, that's all that you end up needing. I will never not enjoy that Pikachu emote, by the way. I know you've already made the train with it, but I've never not enjoyed that. Jonathan Ta for missing, mate. I'll red card you, you brat. Oh, we have a war here going on between the chat. By the way, this is a very bad haul, but at the end of the day, something's better than nothing. But yeah, no, in general, you know how it ends up going. Do you think now that they're out, Bobby, will you watch any of the rest of it? Or will you bother? I've just been keeping eyes on it. I'm slightly saddened by the fact that Cape Verde ended up getting knocked out today. That that Norway were able to come back and actually take out Cape Verde. It would have been awesome if they had kind of gotten through, but Haaland 86th minute, so you know what's going to end up happening. If I'm a betting man right now, I still think the final is going to be, and I think this is possible, maybe I'm wrong, I still think the final will be France-Argentina, with the way things are set up. Maybe I'm wrong on the way that the brackets are set up. I think that final is possible. Correct me if I am wrong, but I think that final is possible. I don't think England are making it to the final. It's also funny that Ronald Koeman is getting the sack, and I wonder where he's going to go instead. Oh my god, that hype ballet is absolutely gorgeous, Mini. I wish I had them, because this account is new enough. I wasn't able to get some of those limited time emotes, so our Ninja Turtle Squirtle, I wish I was able to get it. I said France on another stream last night, and he thought I was nuts. Well, no, France have the best team. Here's the thing. France have the best team in the tournament. You're just wrong if you think otherwise. From goalkeeper down to striker, they have the most... They have the most in each individual capacity, and they have the best in each individual capacity. Here's the thing with France. France have not turned on the engine, which is daft. And if you're watching them, it is the truth. France have not turned on the engine at all. They still have Mbappe, who is their highest goal scorer, and the whole lot, but that engine is not turned on, and that's France's biggest problem. Because the car is rolling down the hill and the engine isn't actually on, they could end up getting caught out by a team that's actually firing on all cylinders. That's why, as of now, even though I still think it's going to be France that wins it, because honestly, that squad is too strong not to, based on how they're playing, to me, it's Argentina. To me, it's Argentina. It just has to be, to me. We'll see what ends up happening now in the knockout game tonight, if France are back into actually caring about the game, but it'll be interesting to see what ends up happening, you know? Oh, sorry, I was wrong with Norway. Norway was the Ivory Coast, Cape Verde against Argentina, so yeah. It's their response to Waterloo. I mean, that's fair enough. Waterloo Road! That's the name of the soap. Let me check it. I'm almost positive that's the name of the... Waterloo. Yep, Waterloo Road. Waterloo Road is actually a really, really good series. Yeah, that's an unfortunate thing for me not being in enough stuff due to this account being so new. Like, this account is only about a month older than when I actually started streaming, which is August, so I'm almost 2 years streaming, my friends. I'm almost 2 years streaming, which is, you know, 476 followers in 2 years ain't good, but fuck it, it's something. I ain't going to complain at the same point in time, as I literally complained. Do as I say, not as I do. Shark, my friend, what's a crack-a-lackin'? Is it all going good, grand, and delicious? It's a pleasure to have you in. Is the crack going 90? Is it all going brilliant with you today? All is going fantastic with me. Thank you for the hydrate, my friend. Always needed. Though, the annoying thing too with the hydrate, and one of the reasons why I won't be going too mad on it, is I can feel something in the back of my throat there, so I don't want to actually hurt my throat as well. So, we'll be a bit more lenient with the hydrates today, but thank you so much for that, my friend. Oh my god, what the fuck is that? I love that emote. Oh, that's so cute. Drifter's Twisted Sister. That is a gorgeous emote from them. I woke up from a 5-hour nap. Hey, Shark. The one thing about that is there's absolutely nothing wrong. Absolutely nothing wrong with a 5-hour nap. So long as one thing is able to be gotten from the 5-hour nap. And that's some exercise to ensure that you're actually able to get your night's sleep later on in the day. Because genuinely, if it leaves you awake for the entirety of the of your nighttime, then it's a pain in the arse. Because trust me, I understand it as a person who has monstrous levels of sleeping issues. You think I'd have a good grasp of the English language, considering I'm streaming in fucking English. Yeah, but you do what you can. You see how she cooks. Yeah, by the way, I will never not think. I know that that's a head in someone's ties, and to be fair, yes, baby, please. That will never not look like Pothead the Porcupine to me. I don't have apnea, I just have really bad problems sleeping. I'm a slight insomniac, unfortunately, but in general it's fine. I thankfully have never needed to get the sleep apnea machine or anything like that. It's just I need to be better about the type of stuff that I'm doing in the evening to exhaust myself and stuff like that. Turn off the screens, all that type of shite, and just fix up my general disposition. Craic, did you refund my hydrate from the last stream or nah? All good if you forgot. I'm almost positive I refunded it. Because I'm almost positive I clicked the refund button. Did the points not go back to you, Shark? Because if not, then my deepest apologies. Something went wrong. I can have a 5-hour nap. Then when I go to bed, I'll fall asleep pretty easily. That I dig. I don't have words for the level of jealousy I have for that goddamn statement. I genuinely don't. I don't know. I didn't see if my points, if I got my points at the end of the stream. Well, my apologies, my friend. I think it gave them back to you, but I cannot be sure, to be honest with you. Yes, that's a good thing about it. I have it set low enough anyway. But in the future, I'll end up checking all of that and make sure that it's more close. Also, I'm going to knock off the advertisement stream because I cannot pause in this mode. So it's not fair because I will still be moving for people that are there. So I'll get rid of it for this particular stream because I'm not able to end up operating within the parameters of it, sadly. I like to, where possible, in games, not continue to play when the advertisements are on to make it fair for everyone. Aww. But how is life treating you anyway, Shark? Have you been getting up to anything good, grand, and delicious? Are you getting excited for the best day of the week, which is, of course, Wednesday? And for those of you innocent, beautiful creatures that do not know why Wednesday is the greatest day of the week, then either you're like me and your social battery and social inclinations of potential partners in relation to yourself is non-existent, or you're an innocent baby who needs to learn more about the world, because of course tomorrow is hump day. I have no class today or tomorrow. No class tomorrow due to Canada Day. What is Canada Day, by the way, when it's at home? Like, Canada was never, to my knowledge, correct me if I'm wrong, Canada was never colonized, was it? Like, I know it speaks French Canadian, so maybe you were colonized by the French, but I don't think it was colonized in the same way that the Britain colonized people, was it? Like, is it kind of like your Independence Day? What is Canada Day? Or is it something such as that? Because awesome that you have the day to yourself and you're just able to relax a bit and just enjoy life. But yes, hump day, the best day of the week. At some point, I'll become promiscuous enough with a partner that I'm able to end up actually enjoying hump day. But that'll be future Craic's problem. Hopefully. I will say, too, one of the most exciting days of the year is coming up in 14 days. Do any of you know what it is? February 14th. I love that. Mr. Canada! Canada! Sorry, we need to do that right. This is worth potentially dying. This is worth potentially dying. Up we go. Canada! God, I love that gimmick so bloody much. Why are you not swapping? Whatever, I'll do it manually. Fuck me. Okay, Canada Day is a national holiday of Canada, observed annually on the 1st of July. It marks the anniversary of the Constitutional Act of 1867, originally the British North American Act, which united 3 separate colonies into one self-governing country known as the Dominion of Canada. To be honest, that's probably the best name I've heard anyone give themselves, because like we're the Republic of Ireland because we ended up getting a republic status away from England, and we just ended up becoming a republic as a result of that, standing on its own devices. But like, to be honest, the Dominion sounds so much cooler than the Republic to me. Okay. Wait a minute, why do we not have... Why did I take them away? This is literally a map where they're useful. But yeah, no, that's interesting. And another day for everyone, if you didn't end up knowing about it, the most important day of the year. I'll let you have a bit of idea if you know what it is. It is July 14th. Do any of you know what is officially now resigned to July 14th? So, July 14th is officially, now and forever, assigned to be SpongeBob SquarePants Day. I forget what the key is to do this. Good, it's E. Did he make it? No, he's dead. How did you survive that? What the fuck did he do? How did he do that? And he's gone the wrong way too, because there's actually bloody items up there because you're up there. How did he do that? Wow, okay. I need to talk to Captain about that and figure out how the hell he ended up doing that. Because that's epically cool that he was able to do that. We haven't had any luck finding a leaper yet either. Not that we're really looking for it, but, you know, it'd still be nice if we found it. Oh, cute. 10 PM tonight is the France-Sweden game too, so something to look forward to, I suppose. Okay, we have... What is that? How? Okay. This weapon is a lot weaker this time than it was on the other map. Weirdly. No sign of a leaper yet. Okay, well, we'll keep running around anyway, see if we end up finding him. The first time I ended up doing this when I was playing it offline, I ended up finding a fucking leaper. And now it'll be forever before I find him again. The leaper and then the humidifier. It's a shame that we can't buy the humidifier off of any of the merchants. Where are you? Where are you? Okay, good. Do we carry you? Is it even worth carrying you?
Let's go to that field depot.
I mean, probably not, but hey. I mean, definitely not if we have to, because we can't climb up this with it. Is there a way up with this? I'm not yes, there is. Okay. This mightn't be worth it, but screw it. We'll go with it anyway. There's better looking at it than for it. Again, let me know, guys, if there's any issues coming through with the stream, if it's stuttering at all, if you can't hear it. It seems to be fine on my end. I hope it's fine on your end. You couldn't have been nice to me, game, and given me a humidifier, huh? Luck of the Irish. I mean, we could go up to the Pale Apartments, but if we go up to the Pale Apartments, we have to come back down. I know we don't actually have that much stuff, so it's probably worth doing it, in theory. But I'm not going to bother, actually. I think I'm just going to leave, and the next time we come in, we'll see if we land in a better spot to check those towers. It is a bit of a wasted run, but screw it. I added you in Discord, Craic. Nice! Let me have a look. Oh. Oh, baby Allison ended up joining the Discord. Beautiful. That's a beautiful name, by the way. In the FM. Hello, I'm here now. Beautiful. I wonder if it's sending people to the general, to the FM one before, instead of the, like, general one. Because everyone seems to end up saying their initial hellos in there. But hey, it's just nice to have people in, I suppose. Will you know why when you see it? Yeah, I'll have a look now in a second. Yeah, it's the to ask Captain about it. Yeah, thank you so much for that, my friend. It makes it really easy to end up asking him if I can just send him the clip. I can always count on you to get clips when I end up needing it. I had it set up on this goddamn thing to get the clips whenever I needed it, but this thing has been buggy as hell the last wee while, which is hilarious. Okay. Now, ironically enough, even though I haven't drank that much, I do actually need to use the loo. So I will be back in one quick minute, my friends. So just bear with me whilst I end up using the loo. Why are you not working? Seriously. Okay, good. I'll be back in a minute. I can understand that, Minnie. There's absolutely nothing worse than when you have issues with the Wi-Fi or issues of something of that description. Trust me, I understand that completely. Up, my friend. What is a crack-a-lackin'? Is it all going good, grand, and delicious with you, my friends? If you haven't done, please give the mighty Up a follow. A gent and a scholar, fantastic individual as well. He's been doing an awful lot of writing and reading streams. Are you actually playing games under the Mariners account, Up? If you don't mind me asking. Or are you sticking just to the writing stuff? Perfect. So, you know, at least you know the type of content you're being potentially offered there, my friends. If you want something a bit more reserved, a bit more tranquil, a bit more interesting, especially considering my content has been absolute horse manure the last wee while, give Up a follow. Gent and a scholar and deserves the attraction. I look forward to it. You will be judged maliciously, my friend, so ensure that it's a good one. I am at work, but I'm here without audio, so I won't get scolded. I mean, you'll still get scolded, but yeah. Enjoy work, my dear. For fuck's sake. Lenny, my friend, what's a crack-a-lackin'? Is it all going good, grand, and delicious with you, my friends? If you can do, give the wonderful Lenny Loodle a follow as well. Much to my chagrin, we're having deep problems with our browser sources today. So the usual pop-up of the people's clips is not working today. So just take it from me that Lenny Doodle is one of the best streamers you'll end up having the experience to end up doing. Her last clip was indeed of myself and Senior Kurt, although as she has stated there, she has new clips, so it's even sadder that we're not going to end up experiencing that. So if you can do, my friends, go and give her a follow. Unbelievable crack, an unbelievable bit of time. Give her a follow because she definitely deserves it. Herself and Sam ended up doing it, even if she is partially responsible for my ass downloading League of Legends. Bitch. So we'll end up seeing that at some point in time when we're able to get stuff working, and that, well, you know, it's my bloody stream, so we don't know if anything will ever be working again. No, on my luck. I take full responsibility and you're welcome. Well, this is my response to you, Lenny Loodle, when it comes down to that one.
Off is a direction you can fuck.
Did this always have the quick functions here on how to do things? I don't think it did. Brie Larson laughing is hilarious. But what are you up to yourself, Lenny? Are you playing anything at the moment? Because, by the way, if you haven't done it, my friends, and he's live at the moment and deserves people to end up having a bit of crack, go to the absolutely magnificent Digital Owen if you want to. He's currently doing League of Legends, unless that has changed. And genuinely unbelievable. His crack is 90. One of the best people you'll end up experiencing with. A Twitch partner and the whole lot. Genuinely one of the good ones. So give him a follow if you can do, my friends. Sans. What's Sans when it's at home? Because I don't know Sans. I started with Sam and then he had to quit, so I had to play by myself and got wrecked. So now I'm here. Well, there's space here if you want to join me, Lenny, but if you're wrecked, you're wrecked. Because the only Sans I know about is, there is a Sans I know about. The Sans I know about is, you know, this. You know, that's the Sans I know about. Now, Comic Sans is a Sans as well, to be fair, up. But that wasn't the Sans I was on about. It's a mix between Sea of Thieves and Arc Raiders, sort of. Nice! You can custom build a mech walker and then go blow up people and steal their stuff in the desert. Interesting. That sounds like a good bit of crack. Shall I copy and paste my joke? I mean, you can do, my friend. I have no problem with that. I never have a problem with that. Just as has been stated before, just know, whatever you write, you will be judged maliciously upon it. How? Okay, hold on. How did the man ask his farmer to collect wool from the female musical sheep? He said, Ed Sheeran. King, I'll say hello to you in a second. We just need to give up the proper response to that joke, that dad joke of his.
Off is a direction you can fuck.
I'm disappointed in you, Up. I expected a writer of your quality to come up with something better than that. But, although I'm disappointed in you, I am disappointed in this individual. My friends, if you haven't, please give the almighty King X Karasu a follow. A gent and a scholar, unbelievable streamer from all of the times that I have a chance to end up listening to him. He does horror-esque elements as well as Magic the Gathering, which arguably is a bigger horror than anything else, and he ends up watching my streams. I've even heard that he's once or twice looked at the VOD, the insane bastardo. But please, if you can do, give him a follow. Unfortunately, as I said, we we don't have clips active today. Otherwise, you would be enjoying the wonderful visage of his bald awesomeness. But please, my friends, give him a follow if you haven't done. A gent, a scholar, fantastic streamer. Is the crack treating you well, my friend? I hope it's going good, grand, and delicious. If you're out with the family or doing anything like that, please, no worries about it. It's an absolute pleasure just to have you in. And as is always the case, make sure your crack is 90. Make sure it's all good, grand, and delicious. I mean, I think I do well on my transitions. Also, Lenny, don't be popularizing. Don't be encouraging that horrible types of jokes there from seeing you're up, you know? Need to sell you. Dad jokes are the best jokes. I mean, to be fair, yeah. It's why during the Champions League, the jokes that Micah Richards, Alex Scott, and the whole lot were doing about breasts were unbelievable. You know, like, there's a fantastic set piece there with breast, you know. The wonderful attack there from breast, you know. The hold the ball fantastically, breast. They're wonderful to look at, breast. You know, those type of dad jokes. And you enjoy the crack at them and the whole lot, you know. And I'm known for the odd dad joke as well, you know. Don't make me get the book out. Damn it, we might have started a war here, Lenny. What have you started? But the crack will be 90 anyway, and we'll enjoy all that ends up coming down. Don't tempt me with a good time. What have we started? What's the weirdest pet name you've heard of? Oh, god damn it. I believe you, Duck. Many wouldn't, but I do. Go on, what's the best pet name you've heard of? Go on, I'll let you end up knowing. I do know of someone that called their hamster Maximus, because he was fatter than he was high, which most hamsters are, but like this was a gigantic fucking hamster. Like if you saw the hamster falling asleep, it looked like a little furry ball. So he just called it Maximus. My work colleague called her cat Chicken Nugget. I mean, that's not that bad. I've heard of that before. That's genuinely not the worst name I've ended up hearing being given to, oh, for fuck's sake. You know what? Screw it. I just want the goddamn humidifier. We're going to go over to the Pale Apartments and ignore absolutely everything else. Actually, we're not. Look at what the time is. It put me into a half-eaten no, that's even more of a reason to go over. If we get there, then we can go up there. Will we get to it in time? Yeah, we'll try it and see. We'll try it and see, I don't know. I want to own tons of cats so I can name them great names. Go on, let us know. What's a great name to you, Lenny, for a cat? I have been doing good, grand, and delicious, King. Even better now that you've shown up and I'm able to converse with you, because it's always a joy to have a conversation with you, my friend. Thank you, Duck. You're a gent and a scholar. But yeah, how has the crack been treating you? Is it all going good, grand, and delicious, my friend? I hope that it has been a fantastic experience in your land. The one negative that has happened to me in the last wee while is Lenny Loodle has broken my spirit along with Digital Owen, and I downloaded League of Legends. So that's a dangerous experience. So the next thing is I have to be careful about watching your streams, because I could be tempted to start purchasing Magic the Gathering cards, and the last thing I want to do is both ruin my social life and the last remaining elements of my fucking wallet. So we have to keep an eye on that one. I'm at work right now, getting ready to head home soon. Well, that's awesome, my friend. How was work today? Was it busy? I hope that it wasn't, or if it was, that it was an enjoyable busy. And on top of that, my friend, I hope that your evening looks to be good, grand, and delicious. I'm gonna call my next dog cat Duck. Duck, I have time for you. I have time for you. Dare it, I would almost consider you a friend. I would almost consider you a friend. If I legitimately hear, and knowing you, you will post it into the Discord and let me know, but if I genuinely hear of you calling a goddamn cat dog, I will ban you. Simple as, I will ban you. And I will make you give a ban request explaining the level of assholeness that you have decided there, and for the reason that you did it. If I hear that you did it. And that's the level of disgust that has come upon me for hearing that. Because it's the inverse of a certain magical index gag. I get the joke, it's just not funny. Sentinel firing core. It's a shame that we don't have the Sentinel bit that we actually want. Also, is it even worth... I didn't bring a hatch key. If I brought in a hatch key with me, this would have been better. You joke, but our newest dog thinks she's a cat. Now, that's a different kettle of fish. There's nothing wrong with thinking you're like, nothing wrong with being an idiot. Which, obviously, that cat is. But at the end of the day, like, at least you're not being ruined with a name that makes you an idiot. Tizzo! What's a crack-a-lackin', my friends, of everyone that's come in so far. Not that we want to end up giving favourites, but fuck it, we're giving favourites at the moment. Tizzo is currently on a partner push. If you can, my friends, give the absolute wondrous owner of the tavern a follow. Gent, scholar, fantastic individual, wonderful crack to converse with. Please, if you can do, give him a follow. If anyone ends up deserving a partner, Tizzo is one of the 6 people that we currently have down there that definitely deserves it. My friends, please give him a follow. Is it all going good, grand, and delicious with you, my friend? Have you been watching any of the World Cup matches? Have you been enjoying them, if you have done so? I hope that it's going good, grand, and delicious with you, my friend. Much love. I mean, no love given at all, my friend. It's just honest to God truth. A gent, a scholar, and an unbelievable streamer. And they're in a plethora of streams as well, which is gorgeous to end up seeing. When's the fucking second one? Yes, I will say it's fascinating to see the likes of Germany and the Netherlands end up getting vacated out in the round of 16 the way that they have. It makes for a far more interesting display. Do you think there's a chance of some other surprises end up happening? Obviously, the Ivory Coast failed to take out Norway, which is unfortunate because, to be honest, I would have laughed my ass off if Erling Haaland got kicked out really early in his first World Cup. But, like, the other one I'd love to see, even though there's not a chance of it happening, the other one I'd love to see would be Cape Verde getting a victory over Argentina. There's not an iota chance in hell that that's happening, but I'd love to see it. And in fact, I'd say Cape Verde are going to get their asses royally handed to them in that match. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Fine, we'll ignore you for now. Have you been playing anything good, grand, and delicious yourself the last wee while, Tizzle? You seem like the type of person who'd enjoy some Subnautica 2. It's a game I haven't got myself into yet. I try to, as much as I can, unless they really grasp me, avoid early access games until they're finished. Although, Subnautica 1 was a good game, so maybe I should end up looking at Subnautica 2. Because I've seen an awful lot of people playing Subnautica. Subnautica 2, and it looks like a good bit of crack. And one of my favorite experiences of all time was doing scuba diving off the coast of Gran Canaria. I have to at some point in time do it off the coast of Ireland. I've been meaning to do it ever since I did that back in 2021. So almost 5 years ago. It'll be 5 years in December. I've been meaning to go and do that. Please don't have set off the goddamn thing. Good. Oh my god, I can hear you now. Yay! Owl, it's a pleasure to have you in, my friend. Now let the skating reports begin. You can go back to not being heard. None of us want you here. Nah, I kid. How was work anyway, Owl? I hope it was good, grand, and delicious. No, game! Fuck off, game! Oh, fuck off! Is there anyone alive? Can someone end up reviving me? If at all possible, please. Anyone here? Anyone here? I think I'm just fucked. Yeah, because it's not being put down. Wouldn't mind, this is such a good weapon. It's a maxed out Beretta. Ah, it glitched. It glitched and just set me straight off the fucking building. It's the first time it's done that all in an hour and 40 minutes. It's the first time it's done that where it's the first time that's ever happened to me where the controls just glitched and ended up yeeting me off of a building. Work was horrid. Usually it is so unbearably. That is why I will not play this game. I value my blood pressure. Well, no, to be fair, in this particular case, this was obviously because I was berating the crap out of you. So the game was getting one back on me for, you know, being an ass to you, unwarranted. And to be fair, all of the stuff that I lost in this Beretta, I can end up building on it again. It's not the worst weapon to have lost. I could have lost an equalizer, and that would have been significantly worse. Significantly worse if I had lost that. It's just bonkersly annoying. You know, so at least it's down that way. But you're right, Karmic Justice. Although, what have you been playing the last wee while, Owl? Is it just Marvel Rivals? And if you have been playing Marvel Rivals, what have you been playing on it, my friend? Okay, so we have a Volcanio there. We have an Equalizer there. Okay, so we need to make a new Beretta. Weapon. Beretta. Acquire that. Huh? Odd. I've been playing Rivals and Civ 5. Mainly running Cloak and Dagger, trying to grind my way up to Diamond. Well, fair play to that one, my dear. But Civ 5 is an interesting choice. Why Civ 5, if you don't mind me asking? What made you go back as far as 5? Is it literally just a case that you owned it and you wanted to go with Civ 5? Because that's interesting that you picked Civ 5. Civ is like my favorite game. Yeah, but why 5 and not 6? Considering 6 is out now. Because to be honest, I think the movement mechanics of 5 is my favorite of the Civilization games I have played. Now, admittedly, I haven't played Civ 7. It is 7 is the latest one, right? I haven't played Civ 7. But I ended up making a... Back when I was in games development, I ended up making a... Shit, my apologies. I ended up making a hexadecimal tiling system for my project. Based on the Civilization movement. I grew up playing 5, tried 6, hated the UI and the changes. Fair. An awful lot of people had that opinion, so that's a 100% fair opinion. That's a 100% fair opinion. Okay, so... We want you. We don't... How do we not have mod components? Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, fine. I do have 6 and need to give it a fair shake. Ooh. Webby, my friend, thank you so much for the raid, my friend. It is a pleasure to have you in. Thank you so much. I would have a clip of Webby up for everyone, but unfortunately, as we've said, my browser sources aren't working grand, as you've seen there. Even with the emotes coming through, they're just not working great. But Webby is a fantastic streamer, my friends. Please ensure to give them a follow. For those of you that have come in with Webby and don't know who I am Craic from CraicAttackCentral, aka the Grand Poobah de Doink of the Craic, here to enjoy all of your pleasures. I'm an Irish variety streamer from, wouldn't you believe it, Ireland, where I end up doing a plethora of different games, from Arc Raiders to Shin Megami Tensei to Blasphemous to Marvel Rivals, potentially League of Legends if I can be convinced to stream the fucking thing, and just end up enjoying the Craic. So for those of you that ended up coming in, feel free to lurk if you want to. Feel free to end up chatting if you want to as well. Just remember that I don't bite unless you want me to. So how was the stream, Webby? I hope it was good, Grant, and delicious. I'm sweating my balls off, so I'm here to cool down. You came to the wrong environment, my friend. I mean, look at me. Look at me. I am so sexy that when it rains, it evaporates into steam. I'm so sexy that when I walk into a room, a yellow warning is placed immediately in the vicinity. I'm so sexy that the last time I showed up in France, they were afraid that I was invading the French Fashion Week because they knew that I would make all of the other participants jealous. So you know yourself, you came to the wrong spot if you wanted to get away from the heat. Well, hey, if you're comparing me to Webby, black and yellow, BY, then, I mean, isn't that the best way to be? The Craic is always 90. I mean, Webby, you spend a wee bit of time with me and the yellow will certainly go to red, and if not the warning, definitely the arse. That's a really bad joke. That's a really bad joke. That's an atrociously bad joke. Oh, I'm cringing at my own joke. Oh, Owl, you love it. And you know you love it. Oh, there's no better experience than when you're cringing at your own joke. Go on, what's up, Senior Duck? What's your FF sake for? I've sneezed and got on the eyelid somehow, and the pain is irritation. The joys of that. Why? Why do I amaze you, Owl? I am just me. I am simply the Craic, and the Craic is always 90, and that's the reason why all of you insane bastardos are addicts. Now, we do actually need to buy ammo because we actually ran out of ammo and I don't have the capabilities of actually constructing it this time. Which is slightly infuriating, but what can you do? The one other thing we check, even though we've never used it, is this, because sometimes you can end up getting something useful off of it. I've never had the capabilities to end up doing this. Like, I have never gotten a queen reactor, because I just avoid it like the plague. It's a section that I'm slightly afraid to end up going into and try to end up doing something. But you do what you can and you see how she cooks. But we have ourselves set up there. The fact that you are on over 20 days watching my dopey ass duck is phenomenal. Also, I have to ask, and hopefully it hasn't screwed things, has the problem with the streams over the last wee while screwed your stream streak? I hope it hasn't. More for you than for me, because the fact that you were on 110 days plus with your stream streak is honestly legendary, my man. And you deserve the respect for it. So I hope my tomfoolery and internet problems hasn't caused you to lose the fucking thing. Oh, goat is the least of it, Lenny. It's not even funny how much of a goat he is. But to be fair, anyone that ends up coming here is a goat. And I'll say that to absolutely anyone. I love everyone that ends up coming here. Well, love is a strong word. I tolerate everyone that ends up coming here. Beautiful. Nice to end up sharing it. But still, the fact that you've gotten to 21 days is fucking hilarious, my man. Oh. Is that new? Oh, is that new? You can't bring a free loadout into the extra difficulty zones. Oh, I don't know how to feel about that. Thank you. You can't bring a free loadout into the extra difficulty zones. I don't know how to feel about that. They've made the extra difficulty zones PvP hubs by doing that. Oh. Oh, I don't know how to feel about that. Fuck it, we'll chance our arm, but I genuinely don't know how to feel about that. I think my ass is about to get stretched tin, my friends. Still, we'll enjoy ourselves and we'll see how it goes. Also, thank you so much for pointing it out again, Duck. Bollocks, sorry. Why? Okay. Interesting. I don't... Anyway, never mind. I mean, I do, to be fair. We got a big funny reaction to your reaction to that. I mean, yeah, there's that, I suppose. You also have the funny reaction to the fact that because the game hasn't fully loaded yet, it's not popping up on the screen. So, also, I am thoroughly pissed about the Netherlands. Why, Al? I mean, to be fair, it was shambolic penalties. Absolutely shambolic penalties by them. And it's sad, too, because Bart van der Vergen actually actually seem to be doing a... Are you fucking... Oh, come on. Good. There we go. Because Bart van der Bergen was actually doing a good job on those penalties. It's just brutally unlucky that his teammates... It's not fair to say that his teammates let him down, but his teammates let him down. There wasn't. I didn't think there was a chance in hell they were going to end up winning the full thing, if I'm honest with you. But I can understand why you might want them to. To me, I'm still of the opinion it's going to be France. I'm still... I mean, it was a very, very bad penalty by Quinton Timber, but I don't think it's fair to blame it on Quinton Timber. To be honest, I think it's more likely to blame it on the referee and decisions that cancelled out the goal. Way more than Quinton Timber's absolutely shambolic penalty. Like, that's one of the worst penalties you'll ever see, Quinton Timber's penalty. Yorian Timber's brother, by the way, in case anyone actually gives two ends of a dog's bollocks. Fantastic player on FM too. Well, I don't know how he is on FM 26. He was a fantastic player on FM 24. You should have seen my crash out in Josh's stream over it. I mean, that's the joys of Josh streaming at a time when I wasn't paying attention. I like Josh's streams. It's just unfortunate that my time schedule doesn't fit them as much as I can. Also, my friends, speaking of the devil and the fact that he mightn't be in today, if you haven't, give Twitch partner, which means I don't need to be doing this, but at the same point in time, give the phenomenal Josh a follow as well. A gent and a scholar, a fantastic streamer in his own rights. Give him a follow if you can do. Part of the OTS network, one of the groups that I end up, one of the stream teams that I'm following. So give him a follow if you can do, my friends. Also, please, once again, as I've stated a few times there, if there's any technical issues or anything like that, point them out to me so that I can try and end up resolving them. I think, for the most part, we have them resolved, but just in case, I'm going to continue to state that. Because I want to try and make the content, you know, nice. Erudition went out the window there for a minute. I'm driving, be back in an hour if you're still on. I should be still on in that time. Enjoy your drive, my friend. Stay safe. Make sure your crack is 90. And as always is the case whilst driving, just remember, poke Mahone. Because that's definitely a safe action you can do while you're driving. Come on, give me the dehumidifier on my fucking arse. I didn't realize I have English #1 goalkeeper in Shamrock Rovers. Funny. Is he any good? Like, is it a situation of he's actually a good player? Because I know you have Shamrock Rovers firing on all cylinders, so he actually could be a good player. But it also could be a case that England are just categorically shite on your save. And yes, it's my long-term one. Nice! I love when you end up doing long-term saves and end up telling me about it, because there's nothing quite like when you end up having those long-term saves. Like, I loved my FM24 save, that we had gotten to having some of our old-school talents. I mean, that's something I could do, if there's interest in it, until I end up knowing the job situation to do the rags to riches. I could bring back FM24 Real Madrid for a while and do maybe a stream or two of that while we're at it, you know, continue on the legacy of that. There's an asshole here. Typical. I can't even get in area that is not at all bloody on their waypoint to myself, can I? $20.66. Interesting. So you'll soon be in time to if you keep going, you'll be able to join the Spider-Man universe of 2099. There has to be something here. Come on, humidifier. Humidifier. All I'm looking for is the humidifier. Nope. Canister and toaster. The joys of that. Okay, over to Ruby Residence.
Go to that location.
Sure, why not? Onto my save ID, or why not into something else, Duck, because I kind of lost you. Is he good? I'm England boss after I was sacked at Ireland. What did you do at Ireland that got you sacked? And how good did you make Ireland that you ended up being shit that you got sacked? France, by the way, appear to be dominating Sweden. Now that means nothing because there's been plenty of occasions of teams dominating people in this World Cup and it not actually panning out. And I'm not watching the match, so I can't comment. Let's continue on up this way. I think in one of the upcoming streams, I'm going to continue Kingdom Hearts in one of the upcoming streams. Because, like, although I'm not near as good at that game as I used to be, I still miss it and still want to end up playing it. And once you get moving on that game, it becomes a lot easier to actually be competent in that game. So I'll probably end up doing another Kingdom Hearts stream in a bit where you'll just end up seeing me fangasming about that goddamn game. Even though Kingdom Hearts 2 is my favorite game in the franchise and I'm currently playing Kingdom Hearts 1, but yeah. I won the Nations League, World Cup and Euros in 3 calendar year period. I got knocked out at a round earlier than they wanted to Austria. Those goddamn Austrians. Phenomenally good when it ends up coming to battle, isn't it? Phenomenally good when it ends up coming to warfare. But to be fair, I can understand them sacking you for failing to win against Austria. Okay, so in we go now to another residential area. Can we find humidifiers? Tape. Okay. Colorful. Holy crap, so we're just finding tons of trinkets to upgrade the mirror. Which is insane because it's not what I want. Like, useful crap, but not what I want. Oh, cool. Oh my god, okay. That's beautiful. Tempest and the shotgun silencer. That's unbelievable. So we found an actual gent and a scholar. I mean, it's much of a muchness. It doesn't really matter. Still, a bunch of facetious assholes that ended up sacking you after all that you did for them. In a way, it's kind of funny. Like, how are Ireland now that you've left them? Salutations, Senior Benekage, the good, the grand, and the delicious, my friends. Benekage, much like myself, is a individual that knows the difference between being a pervert and a connoisseur, the American legend himself, mastodon of a good time, shaman of the great experience, even if he is a man that ends up enjoying a sport of questionable quality. We're not going to comment on which one that is. He's phenomenal when it comes down to commentating on that particular sport. Please, my friends, if you can give Sir Benekage a follow. How is life treating you, my man? Is it going good, grand, delicious? We finally found a humidifier. Beautiful. I probably said gent and scholar far too much in that roundabout way of giving compliments. Most of all, their good players are English because a ways I've got them nationalised to Ireland. Well, that's beautiful. And are you still doing that now? Or have you stopped being nice to the Irish now that they've sacked you? But yes, how's life treating you, my man? Are you in work at the moment? Are you off and able to enjoy yourself? Let us know what the crack is treating you. And let us know if you're streaming later on this evening, because genuinely, I'd love to know what you're up to. I'll try my best to end up popping around and see. 5 minutes left. Beautiful. Beautiful, my friend. And are you streaming this FM? Happy out. Is this the Gimpo save? Is this the longest journey save? I think that might be the same thing. Is this one of your other saves? Which save is it that you're doing tonight, my friend? Yeah, and the TLS one is the Gimpo save, right? Or am I getting them mixed up? Colorful shoes, compensator. I haven't been at the Gimpo save. I haven't been at Gimpo in 10 seasons. No. I know you haven't been at Gimpo. I just call it the Gimpo save because it's the last club I remember you at, because I can't pronounce the South Korean one that you went to afterwards. I know you went over to a number of different environments, and unfortunately, job and work and the whole lot ended up meaning that I couldn't come to your streams as much as I wanted to. But yeah, I'll be with. Love you. Get some sleep, please, my friend. Make sure you get an amazing amount of sleep. Webby, you are an absolute scholar. Just before you go, Webby, just remember, I am Stupid Sexy Crack. It has been a pleasure to have your raid come in. If you haven't, the people that are here, give Webby, a genuine, awesome individual, a follow. Scholar and great streamer when ends up coming down to. And of course, my friend, Shlonga Foal and Pogue Mahone. Adios, amigos. We're in the off season, heading into season 19. Beautiful. And which club are you with now, Benny? If you don't mind me asking. Well, you're the only one that's rated me so far today, Webby. So you know, you've put a high standard. You've put a high standard for what they are. If I'm honest. Oh, okay. Honestly, they've been good, except for the one time where my controller ended up glitching the fuck out, and I ended up falling off of the top building in the dam and losing my my completely upgraded Beretta. Other than that, it's been fine. We finally found a humidifier, so we're looking for 2 humidifiers and a leaper. So we have to kill a leaper, and we just haven't been lucky enough to find the leaper. But we've gotten 1 humidifier, so we're happy out that way, and we're just enjoying the crack. Like, today we're just taking our Connie, going slow and enjoying what we're at, and seeing if it's a good old time. I am avoiding PvP as much as I can, because one of the things when it comes down to this game that I don't like is that you can't reset your PvP to PvE status. So if you're aggressive, they'll just put you into aggressive lobbies, and I don't want to be aggressive all the goddamn time. Like, I get aggressive when I end up going on to streams with Captain and people like that, but that's for Sounds of L, you know, you deal with that also. In case I die. Can I get another humidifier? The answer to my question is unfortunately no. Unfortunately not. But yeah, no. Have you played this game yet, Benny? Or have you any interest in this type of game? No, fair enough. I like it, to be fair. I think it's a good bit of crack. Especially, like, as a mindless game to just enjoy while chatting with your audience. I think it's a gas bit of crack. I don't like extraction shooters, and that's more than fair. Although it is hilarious, the finances came out for Bungie, and they're fucked. Marathon screwed them. I genuinely... I don't have a good track record in talking about this, but like I genuinely don't know how Bungie survive. I don't know how Sony don't close the goddamn studio just for bloody finance reasons. I don't know how they don't close the studio. Never mind the fact that they fucked up so badly. Like just for the finances, I think they have to close the studio, which is sad as hell. But you know. They're fucked up, so what can you do? Damn. Yeah, I was looking at the stats there. They seem like it's equal pegging in terms of the XG. I'm of the opinion, and I've said this multiple times, that France are the best team in the World Cup at the moment, but they haven't turned on their engine at all. Like their engine, that at the moment, it's like they're rolling down a hill. Like, genuinely watching them play, it's like they're rolling down a hill. It's like they're not actually trying at all. But, you know, what can you really do about it? You just watch them and see. It'll be interesting to see. Like, Mbappe, even now, I think he's the top goal scorer, isn't he? Like, I don't think it's actually possible for Mbappe not to... Well, it is possible, of course, but I don't think it's likely Mbappe is going to lose out on being the golden boot. Dump you. Got one prickled pear, which is annoying. I wish I had more prickled pears. The only reason to get prickled pears, by the way, is if you're able to get the other elements, you can get fruit mix, and fruit mix is way better to give to our chicken. Ireland missed out in the World Cup. They finished behind Norway and Slovenia. We're almost 10 points behind Norway. Holy crap. You'll almost have to go back and join them just to bring sovereignty and sacredness back to the goddamn nation, Duck. What do you think yourself? Have you been watching much of the World Cup, Benny? Do you who do you think is the best team in it? Because I think statistically it's probably Argentina, in terms of just their overall domination in games. But it's interesting. If I get Hong Kong into the World Cup, which I think if things align we can do, I might swap to Ireland and give them a go. That's an option.
An Arc orbiter is en route. The safe window is closing. You have 10 minutes to return Esperanza. I repeat, 10 minutes.
Interesting, so we have a Rocketeer up there. The hell? Oh, God. DJ, your car crash came at a goddamn perfect time, my friend. What's a crack-a-lackin'? Is it all going good, grand, and delicious with you? I hope that the crack is treating you well. At this point, I just have to make that your goddamn walk-on, my friend. It's an absolute pleasure to have you in, my friends. If you haven't, give DJ a follow as well. Gent and a scholar. Again, unfortunately, my snippets aren't coming up for videos, so we can't get a situation where we're viewing your wondrous voice and you know, beautiful visage. But you know, at the same point in time, give him a follow. Absolutely unbelievable streamer, gas crack, generous to boot. Genuinely, thank you so much. We crack-a-lackin'. I mean, well, it's brilliant to be crack-a-lackin'. That's the best way to end up being, my friend. It's gonna be one of those days for France, isn't it? Imagine if you ended up having multiple occasions where you missed it, you hit the bar, and it ends up going to penalties and you lose. Which is effectively what happened to Germany as well. I know the Germans, and I don't know how true this is, I know there was meant to be discussions that the Germans were thinking about taking FIFA to court over the refereeing performances in the Paraguay match. I mean, nothing would come from that, but it would be interesting. Are you doing anything interesting with your evening yourself, DJ? If you don't mind me asking. Are you getting up to anything good, grand, and delicious? Are you just relaxing, going around, seeing the streams, and enjoying the crack? Good, come on, Sweden. I mean, it'd be nice. It'd be nice to see more surprises. Suing over a referee is effing stupid. I mean, yeah, it is. You're not wrong about it, but it would be nice for there to be some consistency as well. Like, the goal where it got ruled out on them is effectively the same goals that Arsenal have been getting all season. I forgot that the two of you are bickering at each other. It's hilarious. But yes, they have announced that. That's going the whole way till the end. Even if it is 100% an insert, if Kaya is a 100% insert into that, to be honest, that's getting the whole way through. It's way too popular not to. That and another romance anime that, to be honest, is pure filth, pure slop, pure horse manure. And we need to go into big head mode just for this. Pure filth, pure slop, pure horse manure. We're talking. Move, you rat bastard. You fucking prick. Why do I even automate this shite if it's not gonna work? 100 girlfriends is another one that's making way too much money. That thing is getting to the completion of its goddamn thing as well. 100 girlfriends who really love you. Honestly, it's complete filth, but I fucking love it. I fucking love it. Absolutely love it. Like, that main character is one of the most likable characters in any schlop I've ever watched in my life. Like, honestly, he's one of the most likable characters. I love what they've done with Rentaro. He is so fucking likable, it's not even funny. If you haven't watched it, it's schlop. Do not be expecting good anime. But it is fucking beautiful. And I'll be playing some volleyball later, but we'll got a huge heat wave trying to survive that. Hey, fuck it, enjoy it. I'm guessing it's just regular volleyball and not beach volleyball, because, you know, if you wanted to experience some beach volleyball, when's the next time you're playing Dead or Alive beach volleyball, Benny? Because DJ can go over and end up enjoying watching some wonderful ass. 3, 2, 1. sets, enjoying the fantastic game of volleyball. Got me just mad that he can't admire the creative genius and complexities of renting girlfriend. Indeed, I can understand it. You know, he's not as cultured. He's not as cultured and wise as we are. You know, we know the special things about it. Have you watched Reincarnated as a Vending Machine? I have to admit, I'm into my slop. That schlop couldn't grab me. That schlop couldn't grab me. There are certain genres of isekai that don't get me. Reincarnated as a vending machine, didn't get me. Reincarnated as a sword, didn't get me. Reincarnated as what was it? A pancreas? Didn't get me. I did, you know, purely for scientific reasons. I did read the manhwa, Reincarnated as a Condom, purely for scientific reasons. But we leave that between me, myself, and I. As you can imagine, that was a one shot. Not too bad. Enjoyed the beach volleyball, my friend. I'd love to end up doing something like that. There's no way you can do that in Ireland. The weather's way too cold. The water will kill you. But like, that's great for your feet and the whole lot because of the ground you can end up getting. It's one of the best things that end up happening in Haiku, and why I wish Haiku, the actual manga, continued on longer, because one of the main characters, I'm not going to say which one due to spoiler reasons, does do beach volleyball in Brazil. And that's gas bit of crack. I don't have anything planned at the moment, Benny, as today was my last day of work. So I have now become a unemployed hermit. So we'll see if the job offers end up coming through and see what ends up happening there. So at the moment, I don't have anything planned. Vending machine is surprisingly good for a schlop show. One of the few I'd recommend. Well, I'll have to give it another go. I will admit, I didn't give it enough time. So, I didn't give it enough time. So I might end up giving it a go again, my friend, and we'll see what ends up happening. A gent and a scholar. I say, yes, DJ, you know, I only end up researching the primest of schlop, you know. Are they okay with me joining that? I know Bobby is, but take the context clue on that one. Are they okay with me joining that? That's all I'd end up asking. Otherwise, potentially I'll be free. I'll let you know closer to the time. Lammy! Oh my god, my friends, please, before we do anything, hold on. We're already in big head mode, but we have to stop. No. This needs to be done. Hold on. Because she has arrived, herself and Sleepy both get this actual interaction because both of them deserve it. Lammy and Sleepy, you know, the two iconic individuals, the two sexy, and they know it, masters of the chat, unbelievable people. Lammy, gas crack, recently got partnered there herself. Give her a follow. Genuinely unbelievable stream sending going up there. Always up for the conversation, always up for the crack. And you know, if you gave her in the right circumstance, the crack, I would assume. I shouldn't end up making that joke, but I would assume. And Sleepy is another absolutely unbelievable streamer as well. Gas crack when it ends up coming down to it. Benny, more your time there for Sleepy because they end up streaming in later times as well. But two absolutely divine streamers, gas crack and the whole lot. We would have images up for them if my browser sources weren't broke today and we could view their videos and hear their clips and hear their fabulous natures. But my friends, how is life treating you? Is it all going good, grand, and delicious? I mean, I like to think I'm a handsome hermit, DJ. I mean, that's the reason why we have the mop of curls. You know, the mop of curls. No bother, Sleepy. As has been said before, it is a pleasure to have you in, my friend. Never need to apologize about that. I hope that the work is treating you good, Grant, and delicious, and isn't too busy. And the crack is going 90. Which side scored, Benny? France 1-0 up. Not too bad. Kylian Mbappe finally got his goal. I know. Yeah, they're nice and good. You know. Now you'll see, like. This is the thing with my hair, like, just the elevation of what you can end up getting. Like, you know, the elevation that I can end up getting off of the curls is kind of bonkers. You know, but, you know, it's just, I could probably get a mohawk if I tried. But it's a pleasure to hear that it's all going good, grand, and delicious, that it hasn't been too busy, and that the crack is treating you all 90. Fuck off, Duck. Women pay for volume and cars. Like, you'd be surprised, Sleepy, how often when I'm out, I have had people of the fairer sex come up to me and ask me, where did you go to get the perm done? And when I have stated, baby, like me, it's all natural, I get a just fuck off. You'd be shocked how often that happens. Browser source isn't working brilliantly for some reason, Duck. So it'll come. It's just taking its sweet ass time. So anything working at all is a bloody positive, if I'm honest. Oh, that's another reason. Wow, okay. Ooh. I mean, I couldn't blame you. I couldn't blame you, to be honest, if you ended up stating fuck off as a result of it, because honestly it's a gas bit of crack, and I never get offended by that type of stuff. I always just enjoy the crack and continue going. I just try to interact with people and enjoy it and see how she ends up cooking, you know. Okie dokie. Are we still alive? We still alive? Okay. Streamer bot is just after crashing. So that's Task Manager, Windows Explorer, and now Streamer bot. Today is a day and a half. Are we back? Can people end up hearing me? Is it all good, grand, and delicious? Let me know if we're still getting some errors coming through. I don't think we should be. Although, what would you actually do? Would you, if you ended up seeing someone like me out now sleepy, would you actually go up and ask them how they got the curls? Or would you actually even bother? Because, you know, it's a bit of crack either way. I couldn't give two ends of a dog's bollocks, but, you know, it's fun. It's fun all the same. Okay, do this. Okay, cool. Give us, come back. Give the stream a refresh. Streamer .bot Windows Explorer and Task Manager Move the fuck away. All crashed, leading to buffering. Oh my god. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. I mean, I respect that. I respect that. I kind of respect the people too that have come up in the past and asked me about it too, which is absolutely hilarious, you know. I'm one of those people who I thankfully would never have a problem with someone coming up and talking to me in that way. The biggest problem with you coming up and doing it with me is I probably end up taking it as attraction more than anything else. So you probably get unwavering levels of crack flirting, which I have been told can be dangerous enough to cause people to blush and glasses to break. Yes, you use the English language, Craic. It is a good language. I have too many water bottles beside me here. Where is my orange? There we go. And the actual water in case someone hydrates me. Cool. But yeah, no, that's a great thing to end up doing. I have a nasty habit of doing that as well, where I end up seeing someone not going up and saying hello to them. I started doing it more often because like the most you can turn around and say to someone is just piss off. So like if I notice someone with absolutely banging tattoos or a necklace or a ring or something like that I genuinely am interested in and would love to know a wee bit more information about, I typically go up to the person and actually ask them about it, you know? Because why not? I have no real reason not to do it.
Shani here. I've identified the places most likely to give us a clean signal. Place the LiDAR scanners there, and don't fall down, Raider.
Well, all I can say is thank fuck I wasn't shot.
Go to research and administration.
Though, let's see how lucky I end up getting. So, I am looking for one of two things. Humidifier or a leaper. And I don't think we're getting the leaper. I don't know if the leaper is more likely to appear on a different map than this one. I know it appears quite frequently on the spaceport. And considering we're going to be done with the special night, so the night raid on this, we might end up going over to the spaceport next and see what ends up happening there. Because why not? Screw it. You know, the crack is always 90 when you end up doing that. Oh, okay. Get the fuck inside. Are we strong enough to attempt to take that out? I bloody doubt it. But we're also not going to be the only one fighting the Bastion, so there is that. What the fuck? Little bastard. That's what I get for not paying attention to my surroundings. It's already taken some hell of a whacking. Okay. Please don't have anything up here. 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 That should not have been as squeaky bum time as it was. Genuinely, that should not have been as squeaky bum time as it was. Crikey. I made that a lot harder for myself than it needed to be. That's already been stripped clear, the joys. Can I at least get one Bastion cell? Yes. Bombardier. Oh, this is a Bombardier. That's even better. Rowan, my friend, what's a crack-a-lackin'? Is it all going good, grand, and delicious with you? I hope that the crack is treating you 90. How has life been going these days? Have you been streaming much the last wee while? Have you been enjoying the World Cup? I'm sorry to see that Netherlands ended up getting knocked out, funny. But I hope that, for the most part, it has been good, grand, and delicious, my friend. Well, I was until earlier this morning. Yeah. Just an unfortunate set of circumstances. Like, shit happens in that situation. There's not really much more you can say than shit happens. But hey, you done what you could and you gave it the most. But streaming has been fun, trying to win the World Cup with every country on FM. Nice! That's a good goal to end up going for too, especially with the FM World Cup mode being integrated more into the game too. That's an interesting goal. How have you been finding it? Are you doing that on your own, or are you like doing that as part of a group of people? Well, I'm working down the FA World Rankings, mostly on my own. Hey, fuck it. I won an 11 so far. Nice. Hey, if it works for you, it works for you. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Like, the thing with that, though, like, how are you doing the objective? Like, are you building the actual nation itself, or just the countries that are in the World Cup? You're going and seeing if you can make them win the World Cup. Like, would it be like, are you just using the likes of Cape Verde or Ivory Coast or something like that? Or would you be going for someone that's not in the World Cup, like Ireland, and attempt to win it with them as well? Either way, it's an interesting objective. Also, my friends, if you can do, give Rowan a follow as well. A gent and a scholar. Himself and Kickard have always been a good bit of crack with us. Back in the times when we were able to do a wee bit of peak. Back in the times when we were just able to enjoy the crack and see how everything ended up turning out. I've never had a bad word to say about either of the two of them, so. Don't bother. Ah, fuck it. It's the least you can do. Spread the love when you can, for as little as it's worth. Okay, cool. Oh, God. Okay, cool. Oi, oi, oi. Put too much cordial in that fucking drink. Fine, get you a duck. No! No, 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 no! Where is it? Where the fuck is it? Please don't follow me. Fuck! No! Oh, he's a rat bastard. Lad, you hardly have a defib, do you? Do you have a defib? No. There's oh, wanker. Absolute dick. Ah, it's my own fault as well, but that's such an annoying kill. I wish it told me what weapon he was using. That would have been nice to know, but damn, that's annoying. Damn, that's annoying. It's the first time in a while I've actually been, well, like I was dead anyway. He wasn't gonna revive. I don't think he was gonna revive me, even if he had it. So, you know, there's that. What can you really do? Learn and consume. Learn and consume. But how are you been? Haven't been able to catch you on your streams in a while. I've been doing good, grand, and delicious, big man. As more things change, the more they say the same. Just been enjoying the crack, playing a couple of games, trying to interact with more people, grow and have fun, and just continue on with life. You know, nothing can be bad when you end up enjoying the good. You know, so just looking at the good and ignoring the bad, and just continuing on with good times. You know. You know, so just I'm happy, which is the best thing I can end up saying at the moment, thankfully. You know, and you know, I wouldn't at the moment. I wouldn't change anything. Everything is going good for me. Couple of personal things that you'd end up changing, obviously, but like in general, thankfully, everything for the most part is good, grand, and delicious. You know. You know, just kept going, enjoying the Craic and seeing how she comes. But what about yourself? Have you been up to much otherwise? Oh, god damn it, sorry. Oh, yeah, my eyes are starting to get to me now as well. Fucking Nora. Today is one of those days where nothing wants to go 100% right. I do that. Then that, and that. We, well, have been planning a wedding. Oh my god! Awesome, man! Genuinely, that's awesome to hear. Oh, when is it? Is it coming up soon? Is this something you've been planning for a while now? Genuinely, I'm so happy to hear that that's coming around. 18th of December, so we're nearly there. Oh my god, handy out. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that, my man. Genuinely, that has warmed the cockles of my cold heart. There's nothing I like hearing more than when people are able to enjoy themselves and invest themselves in something like that. Awesome. Awesome. Have you done your stag night yet? Or are you doing that close to the actual wedding itself? And have you finalized where you're going on your honeymoon? So all of those are the important little extra bits you need to do just before you end up finishing up. Yeah, it is a bloody heart moment, isn't it, Tizzo? Unbelievable moment. Also, feel proud of that emote. That's a gorgeous emote, big man. 9.5 years together, so it's about time. I mean, would it be a dick move to say does scream a bit of commitment issues? God, I'm an asshole. We went on a 4-day trip to Edinburgh. It was absolute carnage. That sounds like one of my friends who, for their stag party, ended up doing a 4-day trip to the darts on one of the weekends that the darts ended up going on there, and they went absolutely fucking bonkers. The amount of shite they ended up doing in that day, you could write a book on. Pleasure to have you back, my dear. How was the ride? Let me rephrase that. How was the drive home? Not bad. Stop for food. Owl? You stopped for food? And you didn't share with the chat? And you didn't share with the chat? How dare? How dare? I'm half tempted to add in the image of Darkseid to Batman just after he says he's launched the Omega Beams, where he launches the Sentinel devices in Justice League War, where he goes, "You dare? You dare?" Oh God. It's a legendary voice of the captain from Brooklyn Nine-Nine that plays Darkseid at that. It's a fucking unbelievable performance. Well, we've done long distance for nearly 6 of the 9.5 years, so we're getting married then was quite rough, and we've been engaged for 2 years at that time. Hey, man, I'm just happy to hear that it's going for you. Happy to hear that it's going for you. May September the 18th be one to remember. May it be all that your heart desires. May everything go well for it. The one thing I'll say for you, being of English or being of European descent, my man, is don't be expecting the weather to be good. That's all I'll say to you. Just don't be expecting the weather to be good. Other than that, may it be the absolute best day that both of you can have. Oh, you didn't know that voice actor was Captain Holt from that voice actor was Captain Holt from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Yeah, legendary performance, unbelievable performance of Darkseid. It's probably my favorite Darkseid that's ever been put to film. Well, it's an indoor wedding, so that's good. Happy out. Tuck that in mind. Yeah, just, you know, it's an indoor wedding until the pictures want to be taken. Red Bull have Japanese ladies team under their umbrella. Huh? What the fuck are you on about? God, I love B99. What the fuck are you on about? What's B99? Okay, good night all. I got sneezing explosions again. No bother, my friend. It has been a pleasure talking to you, Senior Duck. Keep an eye for when I go live again tomorrow. Tomorrow, we don't know. We have a couple of things we need to sort out. We might end up going live earlier in the day, depending on how things go now that I'm not working. But we'll see how things end up going. Just keep an eye on it, and we'll see how things go. Until then, my friend, just remember, Senior Duck, I have been... Stupid Sexy Crack, Shlán go fóill, and as always, my friend, Pog Mahone. I'm off work, so we'll be up anyway. No bother. Yeah, Brooklyn Nine-Nine is an unbelievable show. It's an unbelievable show, Owl. Unbelievable show. I thought when you were on about B99, I thought you were on about the food that you collected. By the way, now I'm here, I'm doing a double 12-hour stream Friday and Saturday because I hit 600 followers as well. And Saturday, Amsterdam time, we're doing an FM World Cup tournament. You fancy jumping in? I'll have to let you know about that, Rowan. Because I don't currently know what my plans are for the weekend. So it wouldn't be fair to you to turn around and say yes and then have to cancel. So I will... I'm friends with you on Discord anyway, so I will inform you as soon as I am aware. So, for now, take it as a no, just for your own planning and the whole lot, but I will let you know as soon as I know. And thank you so much for the invite, my friend. Because it also heavily depends on what I'm actually ended up doing, because, like, if I can convince a couple of people, I might end up trying to do something akin to Mecha Chameleon or something like that, considering I now own it and have yet to actually play the goddamn game. I mean, there are 48 teams, and we're doing 10 at the moment, so I'm sure there'll be teams. Yeah. I almost, what are you doing for the 4th of July? But alas, 4th of July is American Independence Day, isn't it? United States, yes, Independence Day. Ironically, probably watching Independence Day. But it doesn't really have much sway over me, thankfully. So, you know, we'll see what ends up happening. Mecha Chameleon, we're actually doing that during the day, potentially. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Again, you're not the only person that sent out a potential call to arms, because Senior Benny was talking about potentially doing Halo on that day, and we'll see. We'll see if my schedule ends up coming up, if we end up doing that, because I have never played Halo. It's been a franchise I've always wanted to play, so I can't lie, at the moment Benny has you one-upped ever so slightly, Rowan. But we'll see what ends up happening. I've only ever played Halo 2, and I played it once. I played it once for 8 hours and got absolutely wrecked. I'll send the invite to him anyway, because like he was thinking about doing that at 3 p.m. our time, so like we could do 4 hours of that and then end up going into the actual FM. So send it to him anyway, you know. And we can see what ends up happening. I can't give us a get your words together, Craic, a definitive answer just yet, my friend. I will say, one of the things I did notice about this character is I haven't watched them, so, you know, take this with a grain of salt. This character does remind me an awful lot of one of the characters in the new trilogy of Star Wars movies. I know there was talks, too, of... I cannot remember his name. The author who wrote Watchmen was talking about potentially pitching to the BBC about a potential Doctor Who series. And that sounds interesting as hell. As hell if that ended up going to hell. Ahead instead of a hell. Yeah, so that could be something interesting if that went ahead. But no bother. Thanks for sending me out the invite anyway, Rowan. I deeply appreciate it, and I'll let you know as soon as I know what the situation is, my friend. So I think depending on how good or bad this run is, I think this might be my last one of the night, but we shall see. My eyes are starting to get to me there, and I have a number of elements, even though I'm off tomorrow. I have a number of elements I need to do tomorrow to ensure that everything is okay with the remove from work, send off some stuff, finish up, finalize some things. So I do actually need to make sure that I'm up tomorrow. So we'll just enjoy the crack, see how things end up going, and continue on that way. Now, if you manage to spot a mother effing leaper, shout at me. Because it's one of the things I need to end up killing. In theory, I should spot it before ye do, but weirder things have happened. Leaper is the four-legged spider monstrosity that kills in a ton of situations. Thankfully, this gun is strong enough to beat a Leaper, so I don't really need to worry about it. The last time I did beat a Leaper, when I was trying to end up getting this piece of equipment, and I bet the Leaper and then died to a fireball that was behind me, because of course I fucking did. Okay. Avoid that rocketeer like the fucking plague. Thank you, sure. Wrong button. I would lose my head if it wasn't attached to me, Al, and I'm even watching myself, which is fucking hilarious. Well, my head is so beautiful that I just thought that it was gameplay. No, graphic fidelity was so unreal. Oh, God. If there was an ounce of professionalism in me, I'd be scary. Genuinely. Okay, so it's actually down here. I call horse malarkey on you not taking that land, but whatever. Hit the fucking tick. I turned off my professionalism at 5 p.m. Yes, I don't have that excuse anymore, though. You know, I need to make sure that I keep my professionalism on, otherwise I might never get it again. You know, so I have to be slightly more careful than you, Al. No, especially with the fact that I'm going to have interviews and a whole lot coming up in the near future, in theory. Life is more fun without censor, in most cases. Now, hold on. I said professionalism. I said nothing about etiquette with communication. You've been in this stream. If you're looking for that element of professionalism, you're fucked. I don't do that element of professionalism. Craic is a shit talker, and shit talk he shall do. If the Craic ain't shit talking, something is deeply wrong with the Craic. You know that the government has gotten to him and things have changed. That we all need to be concerned. Same. I talk massive crap. I mean, that's one way of saying what you end up talking. I would use the most colloquial term of shite, but I mean, you know, shit and shite are the same word. Unless it's used by me. If you ever hear me use the word shit, then you know things have gone completely tits arse. I'm not sure what the not quite is in relation to, Benny, but probably. Knowing me. I'm not getting lucky this time, am I? Nope. Shit is when it comes out of your ass. Shite is the forms into a turd. Now you see, you learn something new every day, because I did not know that. Oh, bollocks. Half tempted to take him out. Has he ransacked it? Yes, he's not the only one too. Fine. Fine, let's go on our hunt for our fucking leaper. Bollocks is a new one. I've never heard that before. Really? How have you never heard of bollocks before? Technically speaking, bollocks is another name for your private parts. But it also means, like, things are going to shite. Like, you bollocks, like, you idiot. So it means bollocks is in your actual, gonads. Oh, god damn it. It also means you're a bollocks, which effectively ends up meaning you fuck things up or you're an idiot. They're gonna get so angry when I rob shit off of this, but fuck it. Bastion cell, beautiful. Bastion cell is one of the things that I need. I will read additional elements off of ye in a moment, my friends. I want to clean as much of this before I die. Off of these books. Although they do seem nice enough, which is sound. Okay, I think out of fairness, I'll leave the rest. You guys haven't noticed the leaper anywhere, have you?
No, but one usually spawns over at the extracts on the left.
Over there.
By the launch towers.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I'll check that out, thank you. I think I've heard it once, and my old friend told me it was one of those words a lady shouldn't say. I forgot about it. I mean... that could be a true statement, Owl, but the other problem with that is, can you really be, you know, equated to a lady? Sorry, that was rude.
Thanks a lot, that got insane for a second. What the fuck?
No bother. I think you should be okay. You need heals or anything?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Okay.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, no, that was unusually mean by me. I shouldn't have done that. I deeply apologize. Leaper? 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 Nope. I dig it. That's the kind of bullying I expect from my friends. Well, it's the type of bullying you get from Craic. Even if I don't consider that bullying at all, but hey, I'm also an ass, so, you know. Has a leaper spawned yet? No, but who? The insane bastards targeting the Rocketeer, to each their own. You know what? The Bastion cells are enough to me. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave. Screw it. Let's not be greedy. Let's just get the Bastion cells. We'll come back and we'll look for a leaper and a humidifier later on. The one check we might do is we might check this, just to see if there's anything in it. In theory, I should wait until almost the end of this thing, because a leaper could pop down on it, and that might end up allowing me to get what I end up needing off of the leaper. Yeah, so there doesn't appear to be a security vault in there, so let's just ignore it. Are you chancy bastards actually trying to attack the fucking Rocketeer? Well, he's using a Jupiter, so he can get away with it, but like, to each their own. You shoot me, I swear as the Lord is above me. Okay, good. Okay, coolaboola. So, I think that's where I'm going to leave it for now, my friends. As for tomorrow, as I said, we don't really know when we're going to end up going live. It depends on the number of elements that end up going. The best way to know when I go live tomorrow is to join the Discord and see when I end up going live, or just, you know, click to make sure that the notifications on for when I end up going live. But all the same, it has been an absolute pleasure talking to each and every one of you today. I'm going to send you all over to the other shark in my life. I'm going to send you over to... I'm actually not. Sorry, I've raided her 3 times the last few months, so I need to spread the love a bit. So... I'm going to send you to... Bear with me. You know what? Fuck it. We'll send you over to Owen. He's playing League of Legends. He needs some support. I mean, Benny, anytime, my friend. I'd spread your love harder than you know what to do with. But anyways, thank you all so much. It has been an absolute pleasure. As I end up stating, if you can do when I send you over to Owen, just copy and paste this message or something of your own description. We'll make a better one in the near future. Copy, you rat bastard. Okay, so just remember that I have been. It's broken again. Okay, bear with us. Yes, I have been Stupid Sexy Craic. Shlán go fóill, my friends, and as always, Pog Mahon. Adios, amigos. Have a fantastic time.